It feels like Game 7 of the World Series right now on field level. A boisterous crowd expected. 40,000 fans in the building tonight, Rich. It's one of the largest crowds ever to watch Team USA play.
Adam Wainwright, 41 years old. For Wainwright, the decision to play here was a real easy one.
He never played before, he said, because they never asked me. He got an opportunity this year at 41 years old, and he stepped up quickly.
Now, this is a guy who has played in the big leagues, and his last stop in the big leagues was a really good one. 74 games with the Dodgers, and boy, did he burn bright. Drills it, left field, deep, and gone! Great Britain grabs the lead. Trace Thompson goes deep, and it's 1-0.
Thompson was looking at that breaking ball, sitting on curveball, and he got it and hit it out of the ballpark.
Vance Worley, who last pitched in the big leagues in 2017, been in the minor leagues, and then last year independent ball in Kane County. Bags are loaded now. Trey Turner, end of the bat, got great speed. Seymour gets the out, barely, and the bags are left loaded. JT Realmuto, still one of the faster runners in Major League Baseball as a catcher. That is a fair ball over the bag and into the corner. Rudd, the youngster, digs it out. Realmuto with a hot smash of a double. And so Worley now has 2 outs, but he has to face Betts again, who nearly hit one out back in the first. High pop-up, that should be playable. And Vance Worley, little rope-a-dope, gets through the second. Excellent work by the 35-year-old out of Sacramento. Well, here he is, Trace Thompson.
He hit 13 home runs last year for the Dodgers.
And he sneaks that one down the third base line into the corner. Boy, have a ball game already. Trace Thompson rolls into second.
Team Great Britain's got something going here. Now they've got to take advantage of that leadoff double.
Breaking ball and a fly ball hit pretty well. Trout in pursuit makes the catch. Great Britain threatens. The leadoff double by Trace Thompson, though, stranded at third. Goldschmidt now. A soft ground ball to short. Sweeney to first. High throw. Safe at first. To an E6, and here's Arenado. That's a fair ball and into the corner. And Team USA is going to get a run out of this. Goldschmidt scores. Arenado to second, and it's 1-1.
Arenado just keeps his head down, stays on that running fastball inside, and rips it past B.J. Murray down the left field line. Terrific effort by Vance Worley.
Yeah, he's got to be. Look, he battled his tail off against this lineup. And so Esch comes in with runners at the corners. Turner could really stretch out his numbers. Line drive. Oh, and it goes right through Sweeney. And that is a base hit, and it's 2-1.
Well, he just flat out missed it. He was positioned perfectly right behind the bag at second base, and I think that top spin line drive kind of fooled him. He jumped for it, and he just missed it.
McNeil now sitting on a 2-0 with the bags loaded, and it's a soft fly ball to left. Rudd is there and makes the catch. Mark DeRosa managing for the very first time Team USA. Adam Wainwright.
Looks like he's done. Shaking hands, talking to his teammates on the bench. He's probably been told that's it.
Schwarber, this has not been the cakewalk that everybody expected. He may have gotten that one. Young is back. And it's gone. All the way over Pool C.
Yeah, we talk about the walks and the hit batter, and they are cashed in by Kyle Schwarber, who led the National League last year with 46 home runs. He didn't miss that one.
Cooper on the mound, facing Goldschmidt, Arenado, and Schwarber. In a Great Britain uniform. That's a roller into left. Murray couldn't get it. Goldschmidt with a hit. That ball to left, pulled down the line, and it's going to get down for a hit. Into the corner it goes. Goldschmidt racing for third. They're going to send him. He had stopped, but he's going to score easily. And Arenado has his third hit.
Jaden Red plays it off the wall, plays it all right, but then drops it when he went into his glove to pick it up, and that's when Goldsmith got the wave. Watch him stop over here toward third, saying, okay, stop right here. Nope, go ahead. He dropped it. For Great Britain in WBC qualifiers. That's a nice play by the young left fielder. Jaden Red, he had that sinking liner coming toward him, and he was able to stay with it and make the play to the entire Schwarber. That gets a good read on this, and the ball was cutting back on him, but he stays with it and makes a nice play.
DeSean Knowles. Knowles, 22 years old. This is a guy that is a prospect at 4 minor league seasons with the Angels. There's a fly ball down the right field line. Betts isn't going to get there, and that's a fair ball. How about this? Knowles racing around second. Told you the scouting report said speed, and he's in there with a triple. How's that for a little confidence and a little cup of tea?
And look at the speed. Knowles checks his third base coach. Says, come on over here, and he's in there with a head-first slide.
Now, Anthony Seymour, the switch hitter, the second baseman. Sharp ground ball. Arenado looked at home, goes to first. Goldschmidt picks it, gets the out, but Great Britain has their second run.
Boy, there was a lot going on in that play, and you're right, Rich. You called it perfectly. Arenado looked at home. He was thinking about trying to cut the runoff at home, but I think the base runner was in his throwing lane. Watch how he picks the ball up, looks at home, and says, nope, I've got nothing there, and then gets help on the other end by the Gold Glover over at first base. It makes a nice grab of the one hopper.
JT Realmuto, Jeff McNeil, Mookie Betts. Chopper to third. Murray across and another throwing error. At the same time, you can tell that some of these players in the bright lights, it's not that easy. Mike Trout has had a rough night. Struck out twice, has walked and stolen a base, scored a run. And Trout is going to send this one out to Trace Thompson. And a frustrating night for the United States captain. 0 for 4. Bednar has a couple outs. And DeSean Knowles is coming up. 40,000 on their feet. They came to see the defending champs. Great Britain has given them a game. Bednar to the plate. And he got him. 96, a fastball. And for Mark DeRosa, that is win number 1. Handshakes. Go get some sleep. Get ready for Mexico tomorrow night.
Yeah, and it's an important win for Team USA. They get a win in their first game.
And Great Britain, well done in your first World Baseball Classic game.